Now let's talk about sharing. Did you share anything with others recently?
Yeah, I recently shared one of my personal bicycle with one of my friends when he was really in need, and I thought about helping others when they're in need is a really good thing to do. So I shared one my bicycle to one of my friend.
So, did your parents teach you to share anything when you were a kid?
Yeah, my parents always taught me and told me on one of that famous line, which is sharing is caring. So I am always forced or insisted to share all of my things or the all of the things I possess to my friends or family members. So they always taught me about this.
So, what kind of things do you like to share with others?
uh, Things like which are not my personal belongings or maybe which is not that much personal thing I have in there, like I always try to share my food or any kinds of other things which is commonly shared among the peoples, like my pillow or maybe some of my clothing sometimes. Yeah, these are the things.
Now, let's. Thank you. Now, I'm going to give you a topic and I would like to talk about 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. If you want, you can take notes here. This is your paper, pen, and question. Describe a famous person you would like to meet. Now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this topic, so don't worry if I stop you. I will let you know how the time's up. So you start speaking right now, please.
So, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a football player, and I always like to have these kinds of profession in the future. But I had the passion, but my family and other my family members or seniors told me not to go on these kinds of professions or not to choose this not to turn this passion into a profession. So from since then, I really liked a football player which name was Ronaldo, and I'm a big fan of him for his all of those works he did on the charity for his all financial charity, or if I talk about other things, like he came from a really unprivileged family with and stand out from that kinds of society, which really motivated me during that time. And another thing is, as a person, he's so down to earth and he behaves all good and really a generous person among all of his fans or other players. So I really like him for all of these reasons. And I recently saw a advertisement on the Facebook that in the in the coming few months or maybe some years, Ronaldo will visit Bangladesh from a shampoo company. And what made me realize, and I really felt about that, if I get the chance, I would really love to meet with him in person. So yeah, that's the main reason I really want to meet with him.
Thank you. Could I have the paper and pen back, please? Now I'm going to ask you some questions which are related to these topics. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of being a famous child?
Famous child, there are so many disadvantages and negative aspects from this for being a famous person. If I talk about a child who is so famous for his works maybe in medias, he is so famous in his school, he gets a lot of bullying from the seniors maybe or from the classmates. And some positive aspects is, so many people know about him, and people always sees his works on the medias, social medias, and they really have a positive aspect or positive feeling towards the famous person, famous child. So from this respect, this could be a really positive thing to have.
So, what can today's children do to become famous?
Most often the trend is having a social media account and having so many followers, doing some kinds of trendy works or trendy making some kinds of trendy videos. There's so many niches to make, and usually the youngsters are choosing these kinds of things to be more famous or having a lot of followers. Or maybe among all the changes, we can see the trend of creating a gaming account or gaming YouTube channel to be more famous. So these are the type they can get famous.
So, do people become famous because of their talent?
Definitely they can, because it's the time of because this is the era of high technology, and the thing is, people are usually showing off or revealing their talent or exhibiting their talent on social media sites, and the people usually who have a talent towards something or in any kinds of fields, they usually make a profile in social media sites and make some videos about it, and yeah, they become famous easily with the help of technology.
Thank you, Audrey. That is the end of your speaking test.
Bilingual Learning Center, BLC, Bogura.